Simple question. What dynasty rankings do you use? Are they some random dude's feelings? Maybe a collection of feelings from across the internet. Does that feel very scientific? Or do we think there's a more effective way to build your dynasty? We live in a world of analytics. Every NFL team has an analytics department. Why? So they can win. Information helps us make the right decisions. Not always. We can't always be right. But we can strive to be right more often than our league mates. Life is a game of probabilities. Let's make data-driven decisions. Here at Draft Sharks, our dynasty rankings are based on data. A lot of it. Step 1. We start with a player's baseline, a weighted average of this year's projection in their last 2 seasons. Step 2. Using that baseline, we build 3-year, 5-year, and 10-year fantasy forecasts. Yes, all the way out to 10 years. How do we do that? 20 years of NFL data, plus a series of machine learning models, all to generate custom aging curves and retirement rates. And these variables are specific to both positional groups, running backs or wide receivers, and then archetypes of players within those groups. To put it bluntly, these are the smartest fantasy football projections on the market, period. Step 3, we apply a cross-positional algorithm based on your exact league setup to generate dynamic most valuable player evaluations, or DMVP plus for short. The results are an unparalleled single true value for a player that you can use universally on the site. It powers all of our tools. We use them for rankings, preseason, regular season, dynasty, as well as our other dynasty tools. These dynasty projections are useful on their own. You can sort by them, compare players, really anything. But we can do more with them, and that takes us to step 4, the Draft War Room. Directly sync your league platform with our package of tools, whether it's ESPN, Sleeper, Yahoo, NFL, CBS, or 11 more. Directly sync and live sync with our tools. From there, we take your custom DMVP plus values related to your specific league scoring and apply them to positional scarcity and your exact team needs at every point in the draft. As the draft proceeds, the board updates in real time to that exact situation, giving you the best mathematical chance to make the perfect pick. You can also shift to Win Now mode, which weighs this year's production more heavily than the 3, 5, and 10-year projections. We all like to win. The same adjustment is made for keeper leagues, where year 1 production is more important. Draft over? Not a problem. We can help you trade. The DMVP Plus values not only power the Draft War Room, but also power our trade value charts and our advanced Dynasty Trade Calculator. Need to identify if a trade is even, or want to look for some potential trade targets? Great. Our Dynasty Trade Value charts break down player values by position. We also include the current year, next year, and rookie picks 2 years into the future, in case you want to go for it all now, or you need to blow it all up. These values are a great starting point for looking at potential trades. But the trade calculator gives you much, much more. It gives more insight into the analytics of a trade than any other calculator out there. Things like weighted team age, will you be getting older, younger, is your team over the hill? Changes in raw value or equity of your team, how it affects your 1, 3, 5, and 10-year projections, strength of your positions, starters, bench, future. And it helps target strengths and weaknesses of teams in your league to build smarter trades, because no one likes to be rejected. Draft Sharks has built the smartest dynasty tools on the market, and they get smarter every single year. If you aren't already, become a Draft Sharks Insider today by clicking on the button at the end of this video to get access to your personal analytics department. Draft Sharks, your unfair advantage.